Hey, what's up, James? How you doing today? Doing alright. Oh, he's fine. Dropped him. My, what do you call it? 3D printer. I accidentally messed it up. I was trying to clear out a jam, and as I was cleaning it, and the part was hanging, and I told it to extrude to run through some filaments. It moved, the part that was hanging caught on something, and then it moved away, and it kind of didn't quite rip it, but enough to rip the power for the fan. So now the fan's power cords are ripped, and so now I have to get my coworker to reattach the cables, because he has to resolder it. Otherwise, I have to get a whole new front. Man, it kind of sucks. At the same time, I did buy a brand new 3D printer, which I haven't even removed from the box yet, which I need to go ahead and remove it from the box, so I can get it checked out to make sure it's still good. Make sure it's good, so I don't have to return it back or anything. But my God, I can't believe my 3D printer. I don't know whether it's the filament was just cheap, although it was pretty cheap. But what can you do? What can you do? When all you can afford is cheap filament, you just gotta work with what you got. I think that's a good one. I wish I could find a way to flip the stupid camera. I hate that it's upside down. Alright, hopefully I can get these guys finished, because we're going to have 2 tournaments coming up. Hopefully I can make the second one. It's been sold out, and yeah. It's way too watery. Wait till this dries up a little bit, put too much of that stuff. Hopefully I get a chance to test out my new list. But who knows? Who knows? So did you play any games recently? Well, within the week, I suppose. Can you even see what I'm painting? Maybe I should find a way to 3D print so the thing can kind of come all the way around. Ah, so, but how much?
Invincible.
So what made it obvious though? I'm assuming you lost a lot of your army, or? Because like in games that I've played, like it looks like one was going to obviously win, but was able to turn it around. Not all the time, but there's been more times than not that, you know, people have turned it around. Hey, what's up, Chibi? Hey, what's up, Tiki? Thanks, Tiki. 1 unit at the end of the game. Oof. By turn 2, you only had 1 unit? Or was it by the end of the game? But what made like turn 2 obvious though? Like you're just losing too many units? I guess at that point? Oh, Crusade. Are you allowed to play named characters or no name characters? Whoa, James. Holy smokes, what in the world happened? That's kind of crazy, James. Sorry, I'm gonna hear Tiki the Hut freaking screaming, "Wah!" No name, but you get your own with small boost, custom rules. For whenever I played Crusade, with no name, you can get named, I think, but they don't get any experience or anything like that. And yeah, me and one other person became like one of the most feared people on there. We were Xenos, so we could fight each other. But my crisis units were just freaking devastating wounds, everything, or no, not necessarily devastating wounds, but just we couldn't. The worst we could wound was on a 4+, essentially. So even like big vehicles and stuff were wounding on the 4+. With reroll the wounds, I believe. Yeah, with reroll the wounds. It was really crazy. So Titans would just like crazy. I was so tempted to take so I was like in our game, big cities had the Warhound Titan, and with my ability, I think I could have killed the Warhound Titan. I have a cool death killer, Wartrike. He hits a little weaker, but he goes fast, boosts nearby units. Well, I'm going for full evil and speed max, Mad Max style. James, how many points was the game? 3 units? Okay, so that's just 2/3 of your army gone, but still, like, what in the world? How is it only 3 units? It must have been a small point game, right? Had to be. I got you, James. Huh. So did you learn anything from that game, James? But next time I'm going to bring 27. So did you just bring like a whole bunch of elites there, James? Is that the reason why you only had like 3 units? Not really, but the new army is now 905 points. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm going to go with in terms of if I do go to Age of Sigmar. It's kind of a little bit too much into the future right now, considering that I still have a lot to do in terms of 40k and all that. Well, I already said, James, like I wish Beastman would come back, but Beastman's coming back for Old World, so I'm going to be focused more on that. I'm just not too sure. I haven't really looked into Age of Sigmar, so that's the reason why I'm not really too worried into it. There are some people who are playing Age of Sigmar for sure, but again, like I still have too much to do in terms of 40k, Infinity, and all that jazz. Killteam, and then that one big model. Oh, Tiki, you still there? I kind of want to show you something. You have rat man. No, I don't like rats. They're not beasts, those are pests. I don't like the pests, I like the beast. They're pests in other ways, but not, we don't come from the sewers. We mutated from men check this out. I'm gonna show this model that I 3D printed, and let me get it. So it's a future project for sure. So here's a dreadnought, a Redemptor dreadnought, and here's the wing of the model, essentially about as big as a dreadnought. But this is the one wing that I so far base coated. Let me put that somewhere safe. And the other wing. I guess I gotta turn it upside down because the stupid camera doesn't have, the software doesn't have the way to... Let me get the camera settings here. Oh, it actually comes out clear right there. There we go. So, again, God, it's so big, massive. So he's still in two pieces at the moment, but... And then the dreadnought, oh, right there, from his bottom foot. It's about parallel to each other. So his wings are massive. Yeah, it's a very nice looking model. Luckily enough, we got him base coated. I freaking like a lot of things are starting to break off of him just because of how massive he is. And trying to delicately handle him. So yeah, his face looks really nice. Oops, and trying to figure out how to... Shoulders. Yeah, so it's quite great details to him. Then it's already glued his, what you call it here, his tail part. So yeah, he's pretty massive, and the base that he goes on, oop, crap. So it's kind of like, it's like this more so. Just like that and like that. So you can see how he goes on the base, essentially. Let's see if I turn autofocus on, might be a little better. There we go. God, dog. So, like this. Oh, moving models. Oh, moving paint. I don't have his hands spray painted just yet. I need to go ahead and do that outside. It's just, it was kind of like trying to figure out how to base coat him delicately because there's a lot of like little chains and stuff that's very kind of delicate. So like, I think there's supposed to be like 3 of these guys, like right here. You can see the pelvis of one dude right there, but the entire body's gone. So, whoops. And then the same goes to the other side. Pelvis of one guy right there. And then there's the other guy, but you can see how kind of fragile that is. Also, I kind of taped up these areas so you can see it's still crystal clear, so that, you know, glue will adhere to the resin as opposed to the base coat. So this was 2 pieces, but yeah, can't wait to get started on it, but I'm still got to think about how I'm going to do it. I've got to finish up my Space Marines, then I'll probably work on this a little bit at a time. So these wings are like really, really massive for my hand size. Yeah, I think I'll get my Battle One custom printed. Well, you can see. I mean, you don't, well, it's up to you how you want it done, but you know, like the really cool thing is I've been 3D printing terrain pieces with my FDM printer, not from resin. The resin you have to make sure you cure and everything. So kind of like these guys I like. So this is going to be my Tau stealth suits because they're clear, obviously stealth suits, you know. But I don't have. I really don't have an FDM print. I mean, I do technically. These things are FDM print, and what I do with these things is essentially like any guys. Oh, that's not the right end. This one, so I can paint while holding just this end. Boop, boop. Like so. But I mean, just be mindful. Resin, if you want top-notch quality, resin is the way to go. But it is, what do you call it? It does require, like, it's very toxic stuff. I mean, it's toxic stuff, should I say? And you need ventilation for sure. FDM printers, which is the filament, I don't know if you know, but I'll let you know just in case. You don't need filament and all that, but it's not as good a detail. But great for terrain. So like this base here is 3D printed. You can kind of see you can actually see the lines. Yeah, you can even see the lines underneath there. That's just the detail that FDM is. FDM can do a little bit better than that, but you're gonna buy a really expensive printer for like really fine detail, but it's still not as good as resin. Well, I don't know. You'd probably be rolling the natural ones with drinking that stuff. Nat ones. Do you get back up? Nat ones. But yeah, I mean, resin printer if you want great detail, and FDM for like very safe printing, relatively speaking, but not as good as the detail. I've been 3D printing FDM terrain pieces. It looks really, really nice, the terrain pieces that I have. Did you ever plan on getting into 3D printing? Yeah, James. I thought I showed it to you already, James. The monster is pretty huge, and I finally got it spray painted. I put a couple of coats to make sure that it was really well coated. I will say this though: whenever I was spray painting it, it looked really weird when I had say this side spray painted. When I turned it around, because the other side was still clear, it looked like it was still spray painted, but it's not. You can see like a I don't know, a sheen to it or something. It was very interesting. It's a little confusing. Interesting and confusing. Again, because the resin was crystal clear, and so the black was just shining through it, or was going through it, and you're like, a fun paint scheme for the orcs. They have been most of the Imperial Penal Legions. I think that's how to dress for war. Oh, that'd be pretty cool to paint them like penal colonists, you know, escaped convicts and stuff. That's what they've been fighting all this time. That'd be pretty cool. I will say, there's a guy that plays orcs, and he painted his orcs Crayola colors, and I don't know if it makes sense, but when you look at them, they look like Crayola colors. They had Crayola green, Crayola yellow. It was so cool. It was so weird, and it was, I don't know, man. It was awesome. Like it's so Crayola. I just don't know how to describe it other than that. And for like, there's a couple of people that when they look at my army, they're like, it's so blue, and then when you look at his army, it's so Crayola. Like this blue apparently is very punchy. And Tiggy, are you painting it on your channel, your orcs at the moment? Because I definitely would love to see them. My schedule has changed, so it's been very rough for me to kind of stream and watch at times. I no longer have 3 days off, so I've been trying to cram 3 days worth of home stuff into 2 days, and it's just been not great. And still still trying to adjust to the stupid schedule. But, you know, at least I got the days that I wanted off, though. I'll say that. I should get at least 500 points ready. Oh, you all started at 500 points? I think we started ours at 1,000. So what do you have for 500? I'm guessing a named character, right? So use some of my... when does it start? Dude, I really want to see your paint schema. I mean, next time you're available for sure. We started 1K, but the battle started 500. Huh, okay. So how does that work? I guess... How do you... Oh, 25th April? 25 April 25. That's actually a nice number. Use part of your lock in... Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, that makes sense. We had something very similar to that too. Did the Orcs Kodak already come out, or they're still waiting for release? Have you already started essentially pre-planning your like upgrades and stuff? Because that's what I did. Boy, did I go down a route that everyone didn't want to play against me anymore. They're like, whoops.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are.
Super Crusader will likely just take whatever makes me faster. I got 24-inch movement, and I can advance 12 inches, and assault and charge after that. God, help me! So you're telling me you can essentially charge turn 1? Yeah, pretty much. I don't even have to wah. I'm just in your face automatically. Lots of boys and trucks, mechs, Death Killer, War Trikes, leading more bikes, 3 times custom, booster blasters, buggies. Man, you got anything to take out Titans and stuff? Like tanks? I'm thinking the mechs maybe. But then again, I'm not very familiar with orcs.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine
I think I can just suppress them and then ignore him. Ah, just clog them up with just a whole bunch of bodies. Main gun does... What's suppression? Movement? Fine. Not really. Like, the Warhound... No, is it the Warhounds? They're equivalent to, like, just Dreadnoughts. Like, 160 points per big guy. Per the smaller ones. Not the big guys. I think the big guys are around, 380 minimum, I think. So you probably won't see the big guys around, but you'll see a lot of the Warhounds. Because they're essentially, in my opinion, better Dreadnoughts. They have invul save from range attacks. I just can't remember if they actually are better now. When a model makes a range attack, it's main one to hit roll. Oh, That could do something to them. I'd say you're probably... How many models can they run? I believe they're like 500 divided by just, I think 160 is about the average cost. You're probably looking at running, oh geez, only 3 models of those guys. I would still do it, just because, you know, you don't have to bring so many models. 3 models, that's it, that's fine. And then have some allies, of course, to kind of fill in the hole. Yeah, 500 points is very small. So this is all new, I'm just here to crump. Yeah, hey, for sure, man, have fun, that's the whole point. I had fun whenever we played Crusade, although I guess when my character model and a particular unit got so powerful because they synchronized a lot of their abilities. Instead of this model, it's like this unit's model. So basically, whenever my character gained an ability, everyone he was attached to gained an ability, that same ability. So it was just crazy, and people kind of just stopped playing because the Xenos were a little too powerful. Are you gonna stream your Crusade games or record them or anything like that? Yeet. Oh no. Ah. I'm keeping this channel, well, strictly tabletop. And technically, even though it's painting models, it's technically tabletop. I'm painting on a tabletop, damn it. It counts. I'm hoping to get some recorded games in pretty soon and post them. I've been waiting for a certain thing to occur, and it's been kind of a struggle. One channel for both, for 7, other for post stuff like fall. And my orcs. I like how you didn't say 40k, but post-apocalyptic orcs. The mushroom people has taken over the earth. Gotta be able to hopefully get this guy done, and then I can move on from the blue. Oh, look at the blue. I was gonna say, I don't know if you have terrain pieces or not. I don't know if you want to go official or if you want to 3D print them for like, man, I want to show you my 3D print stuff. I will, maybe. I just want to get this through real quick. I need to get through it. I need to. Let's see. I know enough for Lord to keep all the full 140k and I will fun max start, but I will be playing straight Mad Max style. Did you paint their mouth silver? Oh, nice. Dude, I let me see if I can even show it a lot. So this is one character I kind of really like the 3D printing quality of this particular model, but so you can see her teeth there is shiny silver. I painted it that way. Yeah, there you go. So you can really see it there. Because she's a druggie. She's the assassin that takes all the drugs for combat. So that's the reason why she has silver teeth. Armor's red, icons for chrome. Weapons and spikes are chrome. So aluminum cut. Found an orc shaman with a tiki mask. Hey, bye guys, my warlord. Oh, that's awesome, Tiki. Is he gonna represent you? And what's up, Troy? Demon green highlights. I'm not too sure what to do with my own demon. Last Terminator units, 20mm squad Ultra Blue, Ultramarines Blue. Terminator? Ah, I see what you're saying.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming
Excuse me.
profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who
Should post it, Troy.
and watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay. Tech Gears here is done as well. Oh, alright. I kinda gotta call it a little bit. It's been about an hour anyway. Got most of my veterans done here, so I can have my second squad going pretty soon. They're gonna look pretty. They're gonna be pretty cool looking. I need to. I think my starting guard, not starting guard, my Victor's guard for Calgar's first iteration paint job. So it's gonna look slightly different, but somewhat similar. But with the weapons and shield, well, at least the backpack shield, they're gonna look very similar and alike. Oh, man. So anyways, I will be calling it. I'm almost, well, I won't say almost done with Victrix Guard here, but, or not Victrix Guard, Blade Guard Veteran, or Spear Guard Veterans. But anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I try to stream Monday to Friday between 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to stream for at least an hour. I'm painting my Ultramarines at the moment, my Spear Guard Veterans over here. Specifically being led by Calgar because his Victrix Guard has the spears. And yes, looks good, man. Feels pretty good. I'm not an orc player, man. All I say is wah. Tiki, just wah, man. Just wah. That's my only advice, man. Wah. Wah before it's wah too late. Alright, I'll see you guys later.